previous episodes, we saw that a walk cycle can be broken down into 8 main poses, 4 amplitude extremes in height and in length, and 4 intermediate poses. In this very simplified model, the intermediates are simply interpolations between the extremes. As a first approach, we call the length extremes contact poses and the height extremes passing poses. In this first model, each step has 3 swing poses and 1 double support pose. A double support pose implies that one leg stays on the ground longer than in the air. With 8 main poses, it is in support for 5 and in the air for 3. In fact, it can remain even longer in support if we convert one of the swing poses into an additional double support pose. Each leg then remains in support for 6 poses and in the air for 2. If we convert a second swing pose into a double support pose, each leg remains in support for 7 poses and in the air for 1. Since a walk requires at least 1 main swing pose, we stop there. We can therefore distinguish 3 walking models based on the distribution of poses: 1, 2 or 3 double support poses per step, for 3, 2 or 1 swing pose. One might think by observing these models that increasing the double support would increase the stride length. This is not the case. When the cycles are traveling, their step lengths are in fact equal. Since the total duration of the cycle remains the same, their speed also remains the same. Only the relative durations of double support and swing phases have changed. These adjustments are not without effect on the global movement. With one double support pose, the pelvis draws a series of concave curves, with the pointed throws occurring at the contact pose and the curve peaks at the passing pose. With 2 double support poses, a cushioning occurs after contact. The trajectory becomes a sinusoid whose peaks shift to the intermediate poses. The first intermediate becomes the cushioning pose, the second the high pose. With 3 double support poses per step, pointed shapes reappear, but the concave curves become convex, with their peaks now corresponding to the high poses and the curved throws to the low poses. The first main pose of a step is no longer the contact pose, but the low cushioning pose. By adjusting the relative duration of double support and swing phases, a walk can be made light, heavy, or neither light nor heavy. Note that the longer the double support lasts, the more the leg bends during the cushioning. This is a key element in the sensation of weight.